Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
Autumn.
And Say.
And today we are reviewing Dayna Treasura Jones. She is a new character from the Shriek-Wrecked line. So we're going to go over her packaging first. She has the, what is now the standard Monster High packaging, cardboard backing glued to plastic compartment, and there's a little oceanic ship design in the background.
I just think it's a shame because I think the background's really cute. I would want to keep that for photography purposes. When I open it, I'm going to try and be careful with it.
Dayna is a gimmick doll of sorts. She has a dress that swaps out into a completely separate outfit. We'll go into that in a little bit more detail later in the video. And here is the back of Dayna's packaging. It shows off a couple of her different accessories and the artwork. And it shows you her two different outfits that she's able to wear, and how there's like hidden treasure on different parts of her body and the different accessories.
Much unlike the recent Wisp box. I like the back of this box a lot. There's a lot going on. Very vibrant and exciting. And I like seeing the expanded art. It's very cute.
Here is
Dayna Treasure Jones.
out of box.
Can't even get through that name without laughing.
DTJ.
Just honestly the worst, but more about that later.
Yeah, she has like a shimmery, kind of luminescent golden skin. It reminds me a little bit of, Sang could speak better on this because he has her, but it reminds me of the Bumblebee girl, Create a Monster.
Yeah, a little bit.
So Dayna has some really cute, thick, light brown eyebrows.
Yeah, they're more bushy, natural.
Unkempt.
Yeah, and I like that. It's a nice touch.
She kind of has kind of like a raised eyebrow look, like Claudine has.
Yeah, she has a very almost like mischievous look to her.
Yeah, when I were talking about how her art looks very sassy, and yeah, the doll is a little bit mischievous looking as well.
She has like a light teal eyeshadow and bright blue cerulean eyes, and doesn't look like she has much in the way of eyeliner or anything else. And she has freckles in the shape of stars.
Yeah, it's just like stars is really a theme going with Dayna. Like she has little stars in her eyes. You can't really tell, but she does have indentation on her side of her face, on the left side, with little stars imprinted in her face.
Yeah, and she has very cool earrings.
Yeah, she has little hoop earrings that look like they're made out of gems, and it comes in a circular shape, and in the center is a little parakeet or parrot swinging on the hoop, which is really cute. Adds a lot of color and more to the pirate motif.
Yeah, her hair, for those of you who are familiar with 13 Wishes, Abby Abominable, Dayna's hair is very similar. It's kind of a curly, slightly messy, slightly matted, bright blonde hair with golden tinsel throughout. We would not recommend brushing it or doing much to it.
It's very cute out of box. It does look like it could use some touching up, but yeah, like Max just said, I don't recommend brushing it. It's the kind of hair that's just gonna frizz out really hard and fly all over the place. So if anything, just like get some water and do some light like frizz control without really brushing into it, because you're gonna regret it.
Yeah, her hair's pretty long. It's up to her her mid waist. It's also kind of thin, so, but also kind of thick as well. Like it's thin in the sense it's really flat, but there's a lot of hair content in that one concentrated hair.
Yeah. And she also has a treasure chest accessory headband on the top of her head with a little blue feather coming out of it. And as you can see when she's in box, you can actually open the top of it and there are actually gold coins inside, which is...
Gold doubloons. Which when I first saw it, I thought they were french fries. I was confused.
They look like chicken nuggets in here. She's such a McDonald's girl.
I kind of wish there were some gems inside, but I realized that would have been a lot of work. I guess they tried to incorporate that on her bodice, but as far as being a really clunky headpiece, I think it's cute. I think the feather really helps it out. So
Yeah.
I think I like it better.
Considering how shimmery gold she is, it's unfortunate that the color of, the doubloons, the treasure inside the accessory is a very, dull, pale yellow.
So Dayna comes with a 2-in-1, dress. Her first dress, this is what she comes with in box. It's a black dress. With a gold belt in the center. Her top is made of plastic, with little gems and jewels painted on in this front right there.
It is not removable from her body.
Yes.
No, it is a permanently attached painted top.
In fact, her whole outfit is non-removable. They are the fabric portion is sewn onto her body, so it's part of her look. And if you remove it, you won't be able to do the whole transformation that she does.
Yeah. So, generally speaking, I cannot get behind painted tops at all. I just think there's something incredibly cheap about them, and I think they immediately makes them feel much more catered towards very young children. But what I do appreciate about this painted top is the fact that it's painted with quite a few colors. Actually, it's that main black, and then there's gems and pink and yellow and blue.
And then her gold belt has a little skullet buckle on it, which is a nice touch. And the bottom portion of her dress is a little silky fabric over another black layer. It gives it a nice layered look, and you can kind of see the beginnings of her other outfit underneath, but they don't show too much. This dress kind of reminds me of Mouse 80's dress.
Yeah, it just kind of fans out.
It's very sparkly and very shimmery. Even though I'm not a fan of the painted top, this dress is very, very eye-catching. It does give me a lot of vibes of treasure and doubloons and gold. It's very pretty. I would, like to pair it with a different top.
Yeah.
So she has black gloves on each side. They are a reprint of a doll that they just released recently, and it is Photo Booth Ghoul's Dracula's hands, unpainted.
Jeez.
So they have little hearts on them.
It's hard to see in the picture, but yeah, they're
I'll take a
both
picture.
black gloved hands with a heart imprint. It's just on Dayna, they are not painted.
Which I'm so not okay with that. There's just something so awkwardly lazy about
I'm just
that.
curious why they can't just print out normal hands to make them black.
I guess they wanted the textured.
They
and
wanted
maybe
the
they thought the
texture,
heart.
and maybe they didn't want to create a mold for that hand.
But I'm
without
just
the heart
curious
there.
why them use Frankie's hands, because Frankie has painted hands or textured hands too.
Without the.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a very questionable move all around, especially considering it's you can't see it from afar, but a heart mark really just doesn't belong on this character.
Yeah.
So I don't like that. But
Dayna also has a very unique body as well. She has indents in her arm.
What are these indents trying to look like?
See, that's the thing, is I feel like it's supposed to be like sand.
Treasure map?
But it's...
No, it looks like a celestial
Constellation?
yeah, so they look like,
I mean, it's not accurate at all, but I guess that's what they could be going for.
I know ships back in the day used stars and stuff to like know where they are, so it kind of makes sense.
I can see what they were going for with it, but there's something, you know, when you actually look closely at her arms, it's kind of sloppy the way the marks are there. It almost looks like, especially in certain portions, like you can see the stars, but then the marks around them look really scattered, and it kind of just looks like a bunch of like scratches almost.
Yeah, it looks like a, I don't know, a rat chewed on it or something.
Yeah, I don't really like that portion. It's just kind of it's just kind of a wonky. I wish it were clearer and more cohesive of like you know, a thought of what that design was supposed to be. It's a little jumbled as it is.
Alright, so on to her shoes. She has nice little boots.
Yeah, cuffed boots.
Yeah, so
they look very, I don't know.
To me, they have the same kind of texture and kind of shape as a globe. Those lines, and they have little a compass on them.
A little X marks the spot on
Yeah.
the heels. It's pretty cool.
So something I've seen on that's unique to Dayna that I haven't seen on dolls in general is her shoes are a different texture. They are made a different material. They are made of rubber rather than plastic, which is kind of unique to like Monster Highs. Like a very soft like rubber.
Which in some ways is cool because it probably makes them easier to take on and off. So what is really cool about these shoes is on the bottom, the heel is actually detachable in the portion where you see X marks the spot. And when you take off the X marks the spot heel, there's a little stack of gold coins, doubloons.
Hidden underneath. I think it looks a lot cuter that way.
I think that's how it should permanently be, because I think with the X, it's a very cute idea, but with the X portion on, I feel like they're really like ugly Smurfy shoes.
Yeah, too much blue.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I kind of like them, like just both types of shoes, because you know, if you're hiding something, you don't want to be too obvious in the like really fancy shoes. So I kind of like how simple the disguise is. And then you reveal the gold that's underneath.
I guess. I don't know. If you leave it with the blue heel on, I wish there was more paint on like the compass or something.
Yeah, it's just so much of like a random color that is like nowhere else on her. What I will say though is I really love this concept in general. I mean, I know it's maybe a lot to ask just because you know, this is obviously specifically a gimmick doll, but I really like the idea of, you know, like shoes that have detachable parts or shoes that you can interact with. I think that's very fun.
Okay, so now I'm going to attempt to show you the transformation process between looks. A little hard to do it around the camera, but I believe in me. So in the back here you see some Velcro. You undo that and it rips all the way down. And then you spin it around her body so that this bit is in front. You pull it up, re-Velcro it, which all the little Velcro pieces can get kind of confusing, but
Velcro all the way down her face.
Yeah. And ta-da! How cute is that? This is Max and Sang's favorite of her two outfits.
It's not your favorite?
I don't know. I guess I don't especially care for the way that her other outfit becomes a train in the back. I mean, it looks pretty cute, but it doesn't look exactly supernatural like the way like a fashion designer would really intend. because it's very bulky. Like, you know, the black should go all the way around if it was a train, but
Yeah.
but it is very cute and it matches her shoes better. Okay, so here is an in-depth look at her second outfit. It's blue, it's got stripes. It's a kind of almost a ballerina-esque little dress because it cinches at the waist, and both the waistband and the top hem have this cute golden ribbon type fabric, and it's also lined with this black tulle with golden sparkles inside it. I'm personally not happy with the way this turned out because, so as you can see at the very top above the top hem, which is supposed to be gold, you can see more of the white and blue striped fabric. So it doesn't look very well finished, and that's kind of disappointing because, I don't know, it makes it look cheaper. Hopefully we can cut that off without ruining the structural integrity of the dress. Clearly though, I mean, I do like the stripes a lot, but I think clearly the best part of this dress is the body of it. It's a nice calm blue covered in a treasure map of sorts with connecting islands of skeletts and crossbones with little octopus islands, and there's ships going all around, and there's X marks the spot treasure.
Yeah, it's a very cute dress, and I love how both of her outfits, especially the dresses, have a nice shimmer to them. Overall, even though I really like, you know, the black and gold dress, there's a big part of me that feels like this look should be like her signature outfit. I feel like it's very, very on the pirate theme, and it matches her shoes better. And I don't know, there's just something like secondary feeling about the other look, especially with that very simple, you know, painted top.
Yeah, and I think that this dress incorporates her eyes and lip color a lot better. Like, I like how it all matches, so.
I mean, my whole idea is like, the black dress is more of a disguise. And like, you know,
Ooh.
it's kind of like a cover, and this is her true outfit. So that's how I see it. So I can understand why the other one's a little bit more basic. This is her signature look.
Okay, so our final thoughts, impressions, do or don't buy on Dayna Treasura Jones. I've never really enjoyed pirate motifs, and I don't know, I feel like we already kind of went over this with Haunted and Vandala Doubloon, and I'm really not feeling her name. Whoever wrote that name, maybe should, I don't know, get a pay doc for that one. 'Cause it's just like so jumbly and
I feel like
awkward.
it's supposed to be a play on Davy Jones, but it's like
Not
a really
even.
big mouthful, like.
She's very sparkly and cute and on point for her theme, even though I'm not too into the theme myself. I wish they had used a higher quality material for her hair because it's not very manageable. The outfit came together very well. How much does she cost?
$24.99.
Yeah, I would wait till she's at least 20. That's my personal opinion. But she is a new character and exciting, so.
She falls in the same line as some like the playset dolls. I would consider that category. It's like you know, the Ashlyn, that, you know, transforming dress and all that kind of gimmick dolls. So she falls in line with those kind of Mattel dolls. So in that sense, you know, she's kind of unique. She's you know, two outfits in one. The transformation portion is pretty, you know, easy to do. It sucks that the dress is sewn onto the doll, but I can understand why that has to be done as well. I don't have any problems with, you know, the black top that's painted on, just because I guess it'd be harder to like flip out two tops. She is pretty pricey. in my opinion. She doesn't come with any accessories besides the one that are on the doll.
Should at least come with a stand.
She doesn't come with a stand, yeah. She doesn't come with any brushes, which is the norm now. But she doesn't come with a purse or anything like that. So the only thing you're really getting is like her hat that opens up, and her shoes, and the dress that changes. And she is a new character, so I don't understand why she has some reused parts, like her gloves. So that's a little strange. I agree with all of them. You should wait until she's a little bit cheaper. $25 is a little pricey for her when she doesn't really come with anything. I understand that they spent a little effort on her with some extra paints on her earrings and shoes. But I don't think that justifies $25. If money is not a issue for you, I think she's pretty cute. I like how shiny she is.
I definitely think right off the bat, $24.99 is steep for this doll. Yeah, like Sang and Autumn said, I think $19.99 would be a more feasible price range for her. She is interesting, there's certain parts of her that are, fun and cute. I really like her shimmery skin, and the dresses especially really pop. I appreciate the little hidden treasure compartments. And I really like her earrings with the little color pop of the bird. So I think really the winning points on this doll are the accessories and the dress, and the fact that you can change her dress, which is fun. But there's a lot of kind of oddball, awkward aspects to her as well. Just the fact that, her theme feels very redundant, just like something that's been done before, and you can say about Shriek Wrecked as a line as a whole. And it's, it's cute. I imagine it being popular with younger people. As an adult collector, I think there's a lot of pros and cons here, but I think, she would be a unique doll to own and photograph once her price goes down a little bit. Thank you for joining us for our review of Dayna Treasure Jones. Be sure to let us know in the comments what you think of this new ghoul and what you'd like to see us review next. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you're not already, and we will see you next time.